everybody! Welcome back! It's Wild Arms 3! We're back from vacation! Vacation from the vacation. For the vacation. In the vacation. We just need a vacation from real life. How's it going, everybody? We are back with some Wild Arms 3. So, before I left on vacation, we talked about this. Before I left on vacation, I tried setting the game up to run on its own under the concepts of every minute that passes in the game earns you a point for the gardening scenario, and it didn't work. There were a lot of storms and yada yada yada, and my computer ended up turning off, so we did not get the 3.5-ish, 4-ish days that I was gone on the game, unfortunately. Since then, I have just let it sit and run, and I got about an hour, so we do have a little bit more. 69 months. Wait, I thought you already hit 69 months. I thought last month was 69 months. I'm confused. Nice. Anyways, we got like an hour, so we're gonna do a little bit of gardening and see how it goes. Yeah, we got a little bit of stuff. We got 2 mini carrots. Fuck yeah, that's nice. Got some more heal berries, another potion berry, some more revived fruits, which we're done with, and a holy root. So we'll go ahead and reinvest those. Gotta actually harvest. Don't know why you wouldn't harvest. Oh wait. Are we done with hillberries? That's the Isn't that the verbiage for being done? Let's check the gardening. Gardening! Yeah, the seedling should grow strong. It will take root and grow tall towards the sky. No, that's in the 90 to 99 range. It's when she says it will definitely grow strong is when it's at 100%. Okay. So still not quite there. Still very far on the potion. Still very far on the holy roots, and ridiculously far on the mini carrots. And we are done on the revived fruits, right? Oh, it won't even let you if you're at 100%. Interesting. Hey, how's it going, SK? Hope you're doing well. So that's an interesting. Good to know that it won't let you invest more items if the item's breeding is already at 100%. So nice. All right. We are getting out here. Where are we going? Oh. We're supposed to be going around and gathering information about Yggdrasil. I don't know if we actually have to do that. I think that is just the game's way of telling you, hey, you've got to find the 2 stone giants. So I don't think we actually have to do that, but I gotta remember I don't want to skip fights. Even weak fights count as like 5 minutes. So these guys don't have anything. So we want to try to not skip fights, so that our gardening is maximalized. Let's go around and see if anyone has anything new to say. I think he already said it. I think that was new. You're the one who actually has information. What are you up to? Okay, never mind. Don't have it for me. You lied to me? What the fuck was that hop? Yeah, this is kind of looking like bullshit. Oh, how much money do we have? 36,000. Maybe we actually do some upgrade. Sandcraft? Can we get a big gun on our Sandcraft? Wait, what? What did she say? She said, how am I supposed to work on your Sandcraft unless you bring it to the beach? Oh, it has to specifically be at this beach. Well, that's a beach. Alright, whatever. Okay. We upped his. I think we want to up Jet's. Yeah, I'm not sure that up to 75, up to 81. I feel like we up Jet. We go ahead and just like drop Gallos's down. We're gonna have to redo his. So also I have stuff in the oven, so I'm gonna have to step away here in a second. But it shouldn't be for very long. Okay, I think we just get the fuck out of here and we go do the thing. You know, I do have a question about Martina. We haven't seen her in a while. Ah, see, that's kind of interesting. Okay, do not worry if you start this quest really late, because you can complete it at any time. Cool. That's good to know. Then, if that's the case, I don't actually want to, like, have a walkthrough on it. I would prefer things happen as naturally as we can have them happen. Did I leave my horse over there? I did. Whoops. Come back, horse. Come back. Let me pickpocket these guys. Doesn't have anything. That big old beast slug ain't got nothing. Wild. Fucking wild. We literally just ran over here to get our horse so we could run back. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Are y'all doing anything tonight? Or are y'all just hanging out? Y'all got a game you're playing on the docket? Dragon fossil, fuck yeah. How many dragon fossils am I at? It might be worth... At 46. So, no, I think 50 is where we get our We get our first big upgrade. That's a little too low. Alright, we're gonna swing by Baskar. And my alarm is about to go off. Okay. It seems like... yeah. The Nidhogg stuff, we already found the Nidhogg. Like, the giant statues pointing towards Nidhogg scenario. Alright. That's fine. Listen to the sweet sounds of Baskar. I'll be right back. Some bacon. Now I will have to deal with kitty cats that want to come and investigate the bacon. Also, my stuff's jacked up. Okay, there we go. Unjacked. Alright, let's just head in that direction and see how things go. I think my biggest concern isn't getting, like, we should be able to get there. I think my biggest concern is, it's kind of far away, so I don't know if we're supposed to hit up, like, some towns along the way. Didn't mean to cancel that. Because it's all around this whole fucking, like, big circle. I don't remember. These guys are weak to petrify, right? That's not what I meant to do. It's okay. Nice. Not bad. Earth gems, some fossils. Oh, we didn't rest. So this is the part where I'm really hoping we find a town along the way. Wander around a bit and look for adventure instead of making a beeline to your destination. Rest the wings that carry you from afar to search for what's near. Potion bear. Wait. Oh. Aha. Well, I did not... Okay, I did not realize that. So... The... I do. I have my cursor up. So it's about... It's in here is where we're supposed to be going. But I thought we were going to have to travel along here. But apparently not. We are going to need to find a... I don't know if we're gonna need to find a beach. Or if we're gonna need to find people to tell us about a train station. That's different. Yeah, that kind of hurt. Capricorn. Okay, I'm gonna try to bank and pursue, and maybe that'll keep us from getting hit. No. Okay. I've got to load ammo. Okay, 2 shots does it in. But he's... Try to skip some of these. Between the dunes to the northeast lies the crater opened by a gift from the heavens. In the dunes to the north. Okay. Where's my notepad? Uh-oh. Is it 3 turns? I was pretty sure if you... I was pretty sure you have to survive for a number of turns before everyone else shows up. There we go. Icky, you can't have my burnt bacon. No, sir. No, sir. No burnt bacon for you. It's everyone else is paralyzed. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Paralysis is bad. Cat hair everywhere. Really, it's got to run off after a little bit. Okay. It looks like it just went off 2 of them. Yes. Interesting particle effect from Valiant. We should be using Valiant more. That was quite good. Alright, well, that was a bit of an ass kicking. Trying to explore, game. We haven't analyzed those guys, actually. We have. least I think I remember it. Alright, that's a really annoying move. Yeah. That's it's an annoying move. Gotta say, that's an annoying one. I don't like it. And we never get the auto reload. Alright, let's get out of this hellhole. Let us leave. We really need to go rest, too. Like, holy shit. Like, holy shit. God, we gotta go rest. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, it's so annoying. There's 4 of them. We really only have one person who has immunity to paralysis. Might have to go check, because we might have, like, removed some of our status effect immunities. Status effects can be real bad in this game. That's why you spend so many freaking points on immuning yourself. Ugh, hair. Hey, we complained about it and we got an auto reload. Nice. Sea dust and a Gimmel coin. Fair amount of money. Okay. We just need to get the fuck out of here. Nope. No dice. Ugh. Much damage as we can into... Oh. Hey, we took one out! And the other one drill armed. Hell yeah. Now, where are our random shots going? To one of them. All right, we're getting back on the boat, and we're going back to Baskar, and we're resting because we are fucked up. Jeez. Things are fucking tanky. Got another auto reload. I don't know that we necessarily needed it in this case, but we'll take it. A fair amount of stuff. The blue bracer is a thing too. Paralysis! Hey! Go figure. Alright, looks like we're pretty much locked in on things. Permanent, right, but it costs 5 fucking points each. I remember. He's got paralysis, obviously. He just got fallen protection, so I guess we'll start socketing that in. He's so fucking... Oh, he did have paralysis, but we put points into fucking disarm and luck boost and shit, so he doesn't have any of his normal crap. We throw... I kind of feel like we equip... Be here. Now let's get the fuck out. Okay, back to Baskar, please, and thank you. Save me! What the fuck is that? Fragile? Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna feint and pursue. Maybe... I'm trying to figure out... Oh, well, that didn't even help. I'm trying to figure out what the other things actually even, like, do. Like, does... Okay, being behind did 52,000, so... Shooting them in the back seems good. Gotcha. Definitely try more shooting in the back. Understood. Get off the horse. Okay, first things first, we fucking rest. Then we talk to everybody. We've already talked to some people here. And then we're apparently gonna need to do some other stuff. Alright, the chicken. Yeah, okay, but... How do I want to go about this? I don't want to expend a whole bunch of our warp stars. We only have 6. We need to take the... Did not mean to do that. We need to take the Sand Runner back to get repaired. So maybe we stop by... Got one place. The Ark of Destiny. Okay, we can't afford to do both, but we can try to move into an advantageous position. Maybe that'll be better. Or 9,000. Not quite 50. Ah, we can fire and retract in a single go. Jeez, please. Divert with a flash bomb. Missed. Okay. Ah! I forgot! Gotta reload the ammo! Well, shit. And only fucking one person can reload the ammo. Who is the same person that fucking repairs the damn ship? I really don't know that I understand the reasoning for the... I'm gonna try firing and retracting the harpoon. What does this do? $63,000? Okay, so that was also a lot of damage. Still, I don't know that... Like, I kind of wish there was something more evasive-oriented. This is a little twister. Stop by a little twister and see what's what here. Martina. That bird. is. My mother mentioned this town by a slip of her tongue once. I thought maybe it had something to do with my father's bankruptcy. Huh. We've already found that stuff. Even a child is capable of throwing mud on a white dress. It's just the same for people's hearts. A person may be nice to you now, but expect too much from the heart, and you may just go home crying. Nothing wrong with being stained by other people. It's just human nature. Alright, valid. Oh. Okay, well, we got some information. I'm kind of getting the feeling we're just gonna have to sail the Sand Runner around. In which case, we'll go back to the Ark of Destiny. That's looking pretty cratery. Plus 24 to assist piloting. Evasion drop. Like an accuracy drop is what I want. This is okay. Archaea. Damn. Dragon Pulse, so is that our 50th? We should be close. 51! Alright. That's good. Already knew that. All repeat information. Okay, it's looking like we're just sailing. Use my savings to gamble. I should have used my savings to gamble. Okay, I guess let's head to... Let's head to Jolly Roger and get fixed up and get... And get a new gun? Probably the gun. Probably the gun is what I'm gonna do. Upgrade, Sandcraft. Parts. The Arc Smasher. Interesting that the Scud Cannon 1 has the highest crit and hit. Actually, kind of interesting that all of them work that way. So we have the Arc Smasher, which is a lot of increased damage, hit percentage, critical. Also, a lot of increased weight, so I wonder if that's going to be an issue. The Ultra Frame! We could go for the Ultra Frame instead. I feel like that might actually be the better plan. Payload. So see, this is what I'm concerned. So the Dragonheart G1 only has a payload of 18,000. I'm worried if we try to buy this Arc Smasher, we won't even be able to set it. Change. Well, let's just repair the ship. Change equipment. We can't. Are you fucking kidding me? We can't see anything because we don't know what the bat. I don't know what our stats are. Can I check stats? They're like a... Sandcraft. Okay. It doesn't fucking say... Oh. It doesn't say. I do not know what our limit is. Okay. I don't want to spend 50 fucking fossils on something I can't mess with, so I'm gonna check out the Sandcraft page real quick. I should remember that the Sandcraft can auto-teleport back to Jolly Roger. Okay, that is, I don't know if that's extremely limited information because it really doesn't matter, or if it's because of sadness. Okay. Jesus, that's a big increase. Our total weight goes up to 26,000. Well, we go from 2 bullets to 8 bullets, with a massive increase in both hit chance and damage, and crit chance. So, sure. Alright. I will say we're gonna give the whole... I'm gonna swap things around. Because I do feel like Gunner is the only thing that really matters. And we're gonna try that. Okay. See how it goes. Fingers crossed. Okay. I think we're just gonna try to sail over there. Because we've been to a couple towns at this point, and a lot of them are giving the same information we got last time, so it's not like new information is suddenly appearing. And... yeah. I think we're actually gonna sail. Try this out. See if we just made a huge fucking mistake. Ah! Virginia literally goes first. Yeah, that's definitely the strategy. Buy the best gun, set Virginia as the gunner because she's the fastest, and just fucking unload on them. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, so this... Was that the thing all along? I was just supposed to go across the fucking bridge, the land bridge? Ah, shit. We analyzed them before? I feel like we have. And I have forgotten what they do. So let's take a second chance at them. Weak to water, right. Yeah, Virginia can pop off on them. Potion Berry, yeah! Feels like we probably don't need to do that for every single fight. Although, that did make us hit for over 2k. So, hey! Good luck on the potion berries. Another blue bracer. If that's the case, no space on Aquawisp. Put it on the Moonwisp. We haven't failed a disarm with 3 and max luck. Okay, so I think we were just supposed to go this fucking direction. Pretty solid. We will just shoot, so I have a chance to pickpocket again. And it gets us nothing. Damn it! Damn it! Oh well. It didn't cost us anything either. Except time. All right. That was a big amount of encounter that just, Instruction suspended due to tunnel collapse. Order of the Arc of Destiny. Lycanthrope. These both share the model of the bad guy. I'm gonna go out a limb and just Spectre that one. Yep. 1000 HP. Weak to light, resistant to dark. Halves basically everything else. 400 damage on Gallows. 850 on Clive. Maybe we're not supposed to be here. Yike. Not a lot of damage, even from a weakness hit. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Try to put that one to sleep. No more trying to steal. Didn't work. That's an absurd amount of damage. Everyone just try to kill it before it gets another... Jeebus! Okay. And definitely not worth it from a XP and money, like, representation. And just sucked all of our fucking HP down. Holy shit. Okay, well this makes me, like, second guess being here. me second guess being here big time. Oof. Goodness gracious. Okay. Maybe not. These guys are fine. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that is not the direction because I literally cannot see us surviving if it is. So, back on the Sand Runner. We're gonna go sleep real quick and we'll see if we can't, I don't know, fucking sail around and see if we find a different landing spot. Holy hell. That was rough. Very, very rough. Fire all ammo! I'm kinda delighted that we have like an easy just ignore the Sandcraft stuff. Although I do feel like it's a little sad that it's relatively easy to trivialize it, but also I kind of wish there was more going on with it. Like, it doesn't feel like it's very complete. Hey, tiny baby. What's up? What's up, tiny baby? Alright, we've rested up. Let us begin our... We're gonna save in case this goes horribly wrong. And now let us begin our journey on the Great Sand Sea to see if we can find Nidhogg. Because it feels like we're supposed to just sail. Yeah, that's wild. That's feckin' wild, mate. Yeah, hi. Another beach here. Maybe this is it? Eh. Chippids. Aye. Alright, let's pickpocket and see how this goes. Weak to fire, only 350 HP, absorbs water. Doesn't have anything. Good to know. Earthquakes the screen. Welton. Alright. Only 350 HP. So I think Virginia and Jet can kill one. If they spam earthquakes on us, they're kind of assholes. But otherwise, they're kind of whatever. Dragon Pulses? Yeah, that's gonna take out our fucking vitality pretty quickly. A signpost or anything? Oh, hey, there's a forest. There's something in that forest. Is this what we're looking for? Oh, I love the little cutie animation. Nidhogg Pass. Okay. That seems like the correct place for us to be going. I wasn't expecting to walk into Nidhogg without any fucking fanfare. Okay. Analyze. Shoot. Pickpocket. Valiant. Weak to light and dark. Okay. Doesn't have anything. Luminous Moss. Confused. Great. Okay. We're gonna save state. Just in case I use a fucking thing and lose it. We're gonna go ahead and Gellicard. Start shooting. Hopefully on Virginia's next turn, we'll do a lucky card. Be nice to get some crits. Okay, we're gonna Mystic a lucky. I guess we could Spectre instead. See how much damage we do with that. There we go. Some crit action. Downhearted. God, fucking... Cannot... Not... It's so fucking vulnerable to... statuses right now. Hey, auto reload! Nice. Alright, which one is that one? It's... Oh, that's forgetful. Cats. I don't think we have a cure for that. Wait, is it Misery? Okay, so it's Peppy. Okay. Motherfucker. At least it's not Clive. Getting lucky with that auto reload. Yeah. Surely gravity won't work on him. Surely banish would not work on him. Keep spectering. Okay. Alright, not too bad. Just a bunch of statuses that if you don't keep them in check will ruin your day. Gotcha. Not gonna be a level for Clive or Jet, but will be one for Gallows and Virginia, and pretty close on Jet. Nice. Okay. That was somewhat unexpected. Ooh, tricky. Okay. Happening. That was actually much more difficult to do than it seemed. I'm not sure why. Alright. Oh yeah, lucky cards time 3. We will absolutely happily take that. We've got a duplicator door. How many duplicators do we have? We have 4. Definitely picking this up then. But our fight is... It's... Mushusus! Hey! I have a lot of experience with Mushusus. Not necessarily these, but... Weak to ice. Okay. Virginia can beat the shit out of them then. That's nice. Anything pickpocketable? Yes, but we missed, so we don't know what it is. Oh. Double sleep. That's annoying. Virginia and Clive should be able to handle this without much issue, though. The refrigerate, I'm assuming, is gonna one-hit kill. Yeah. And Clive probably will one-hit kill. Without a crit. Not quite. Wow. Okay, then. Nice. Breath mint. that curing sleepiness? Yes. We should check personal skills. She has full resistance to sleep. He does not. Does anyone else have access to sleep? No. So, very sleep vulnerable. Interesting. Interesting. Still, it doesn't seem like an especially hard encounter. Good. Grab bag. Mimic. 3 mimics. I analyze these guys every time because I always forget what they have. I do seem to recall them not being pickpocketable. But we're gonna try anyways. No, it's just 800 HP and they hit for an amount. Doesn't have anything, okay. My memory was correct and I didn't believe it. 240 damage. That is not an insubstantial thing. They're not weak to anything, but they're not strong to anything. So we're gonna go ahead and use magic instead. It's gonna be better than normal damage. Okay, well the Gatling was unnecessary. Alright, what do we got? Tiny flower. Okay. Name tag ×2. Okay, so not a very exciting room. Grab bag on Virginia. I believe she's the furthest behind. Grab bags, honestly, not that great anymore. Anything else in this room? No. Kind of a letdown. Annoying. You want to keep an eye out on walls. Not trying to skip fights, but I'm also not trying to be distracted while I'm in the middle of puzzling. Okay. Nice. Oh, no? Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. We have to go find a second Nidhogg pass. I don't feel like we missed a entry or anything. be very careful looking around on our way back out. But I kind of got, because they talked so much about like the two heads and everything like that, Helter Skelter, that I'm kind of getting the vibe that we gotta enter this dungeon from two different locations and hit the different switches. To light to be able to proceed, which honestly I think makes a whole lot of sense, but I don't want to make that assumption and then miss something on the in the dungeon. Geist Gust. Ow. This guy's kind of slap. That works though. Okay, this was the other room that, like, we can very clearly see there is some direction over there. Fucking... I love how every cliff you come to the edge of in this game, you'll do the, oh, I'm gonna fall, except for falling in water / resetting the fucking zone. You just fall instantaneously. They're like, nah, bro, get out of here. So see, there's clearly, like, directions to go over there. But... not seeing any real interactable... objects or anything? Feels like this is gonna be a... gotta come in from 2 different places. Now the question is, where's the other fucking place? Right? It's gonna be over there. That batch of forests. Yep, absolutely. And that looks like we've got to be inside the circle to get there. Which I find very interesting. Yeah, because there's no, like, accessibility on this side. So we're gonna circle around. I feel decently comfortable with the gun. That's not what I wanted to do. Otis looks kind of scary. It's fine. It's fine. It just looked scary. It's fine. Everything's fine. That looks scary. That guy actually looked scary. That was one of the... Ooh. we risk it? Get some Gimmo coins. Millennium Puzzle. Where does that go? Alright, fuck it. Pop in, see what we see. Millennium Puzzle. 4 out of 20. These puzzles will test your wits. Touch the white crystal. Alright, 2 out of 5 difficulty. Okay, so no crazy stuff this time. Always key to find the thing that's gonna cause the most chaos. Example, if we put this one here, that'll disappear. That green will drop. They'll both disappear. And after that, a little bit of stuff will happen. So we'll get like a green at the top. And a gray at the top, maybe? Not a lot. Pop this red here. Green goes. Then gray goes. Maybe another green goes. Since when did I swap to playing Catherine? Yes. I assume we can try these multiple times, so I'm just gonna go with this. Okay. Game. Well, we did save right before this, so that's nice. Game. Game. I feel like that was the wrong answer if the game's gonna do this. All right. Reset. Whoops. Game did not, was not happy with that selection. I also wasn't that happy with that selection. So we won't be doing gray next time. Probably. Try that again, yo. Feel like this one might be. Wasn't the best, but it also wasn't bad. Okay, nope. We're done. That was a bad one. Try it again. Red might be an okay start, but not with how that ended. Start with orange. And am stuck again. Is it Clive? Is Clive the problem? What is happening? WTF, mate. Alright, we're swapping off Clive. No more Clive. Yike. Hello, tiny baby. Back to our jet boy. Tiny floof is in the way. I can't see. He says, I don't care. I can't see. Your dumb body is in the way. I was gonna say your dumb head, but your head was kind of out of the way. And your dumb body is in the way. Your dumb body is in the way. Trying to dodge me? Trying to dodge me. I didn't actually pay attention to Orange. Okay, it's not just Clive. It's like... this shit gets buckety. Okay, we're gonna save state as we come in the next time. And see what's what. I don't want to have to... I don't know what I would even have to do here. But we're gonna save state, and hopefully... it'll be fine. You're all up in the way, tiny baby. You're all up in the wavy, tiny baby. Alright, we're going to save state. Alright, we're gonna try. Gonna load state. Okay, we're gonna try this one. Okay. Gonna try this one. We did this before, and it didn't work. Fine. And I wanted to double check. Yeah, you can't use any of your stuff. Okay. So, but doing those didn't fucking bork the game, so I wonder what is up. Move this one? Oh yeah? Fucking borks it. The fuck? Save stated. Back to resetting! God, why am I so fucking bad at this? Yata! And I swear... look something up real quick. I'm gonna see if there is a... Hi. You're just laying on my stuff. So? Just like so? This is fine. Jody's laying in my other spot. I'm sorry. Am I touching your feet because they're totally in the way? Trying to see if there's like a known like quantity to the glitch. Does not seem like it, which is unfortunate. Okay. Guess we're just gonna have to deal. Okay, I will try not to save over our save state this time. That one definitely felt better. Drop that here. Okay. We drop, if we push the green over here, that gets rid of that. And we can push the yellow in between these two. Now we're fucked. Because we can't push... No, we're not. We can push the gray over. Okay, yeah. Do this. We got it. I mean, we don't fucking, like, lock out. Okay, sweet. We did it. Flashbang. Now, what did we get for our trouble? On the double. A growth egg. Cool. Growth eggs do we have now? 6? Fair. That's fair. Okay, I don't want to have to do that again with the issue of the freezing, so we're going to go ahead and save state. Not save state, we're going to Gimmel coin. And we've got this interesting wraparound going on over here. Fucking balloons out here in the... Okay. Whatever, I'll take it. Nice to find a place that isn't punching me in the mouth. Alright, to the Sand Runner. Actually looks like a decently sized area. I'm not trying to go everywhere and explore all the things right now. Oh, fuck! A Simurgh! Some big familiarity with those motherfuckers too. More status ward, please and thank you. Oh, 5. What's the HP based off of? Some calculation going. Train tracks in there. That's kind of interesting. Zazan Bronzo. That's an interesting model. Everything dies before the barrage. So, that's good. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Train tracks kind of dead end over there. Gara Diablo. Okay, we're back into territory that we're familiar with. We're going to sail around the corner here. And into the inner circle. Hey, another one of these guys. Botus. Probably the scariest looking of the ones we've run in to out in the middle of nowhere. But it doesn't seem to give any more experience or anything like that than any of the others do. Right, we've got to go up here. And then I'm assuming... Oh, we already looked around up there. Right. I remember. That was only like an hour ago. Capricorn. Now that guy's worth a little more. That's in... Oh, right. What was Eagle Eye? Allows you to avoid ambush and danger. We do want that, actually. So I was thinking we pull a little bit out for that. And then we go up to, like... Poison, I don't care about that much. We'll get it taken care of. So that's where the other one is, and this is gonna be where... Yeah. There we go. What do we got going on here? We got... more of these guys. These guys are... They were weak to... What the fuck were they weak? Ice? And they don't have anything, but the Cobalt does. Wasn't ice. Maybe it was water? Earthquake! What I'm weak to. Nice. We'll try there. Because I thought I remember her doing good against them. No. Right. Well then. I guess I was remembering something else. Oh, fucker. Getting my ass beat. Like to the point where I might actually Mystic a Potion Berry to try to mitigate the amount of vitality we've lost. A Heal Berry? That's fine. Because that'll cap out Virginia Clive and Gallos and heal a chunk of Jets. The Earthquake spam. Real. We'll toss a heal at Jet. Kill this guy. Try to mitigate it as much as we can. I bet we're gonna have to fight another Nidhogg when we get in there. But he honestly wasn't too bad. Let's gear. And presumably, yep, walk in, immediately run into another Nidhogg. Presumably he's going to be the same, but we will double check. We're also going to hit him with a Fragile. And we'll go ahead and just start. We're out of Gela cards. Yikes. Do a Valiant. Same stats, all the normal shit. Mystic a lucky card. Get to shooting. Need to shoot once. And then get to Spectrin. Hearted. We will stay on status duty. Might as well Spectre. I think it's going to do a bit more damage. By much. Because of the damage boost from Valiant, actually. So I think I'd actually rather build DFP. Nice. Auto reload. Fuck yeah. Go ahead and Gatling. You know, he actually doesn't have that much HP. Didn't expect that to kill him, which is good. Hello, little oolong. Yes. Little oolong. Valiant wore off. Aw, kitty bear. Yeah, okay. Not a bad fight. Pretty easy. A little bit of money, a little bit of experience. Gonna get a level on Virginia, level on Gallows. Almost a level on Clive. Oolong, don't you do it. Don't be a bad boy. Don't be a bad boy, be a good boy. We don't bite wires. It says... One, he didn't say anything, he just flops. Oolong is so wobbly. He flops. Okay. Thank goodness, because we are out of Gela cards. Gonna keep carefully stepping. Go. Did not mean to cancel that. Where the fuck does that go to and from? Ha. Not as complicated as it's originally seemed. Gotcha. Revive fruit! Yay! About to get the cloak. We better be here. There's no Gale Crest. This crest graph uses wind power to lift you off the ground. Press the square button to rapidly float across platform. And a duplicator. All right. Jet is in danger. Left. Not great. Try to enhance our invasion. Maybe that'll help. Probably not gonna help if we get put to sleep. Okay, that missed. It didn't matter. We still got hit. Alright, well. We kinda did some stuff. Alright, we've been put to sleep. Yike. I mean, probably not gonna die from that amount of damage before the party gets here. Especially not if they waste turns re-sleeping me. Thank you. Well, the awakeness was short-lived. Go ahead and heal Gallows. Mitigate vitality loss. Are not worth very much. All right. Oh, zippy. Okay, then. Ah. Aha. A lot of money. So it goes until you fall or hit a wall. And you fall if you try to dash over a gap that is too big. Okay. Understood. Will it try to take me all the way into the wall? I feel like it's gonna try to take me all the way into the wall. Yeah. Okay. Are we just trying to... Okay, we can't. Gotcha. We're just gonna try to make a walkway. Seriously? We got ambushed? I thought we had the thing that made it to where you can't get ambushed. Ah, they've got a thing. Okay, we're gonna analyze the Amdusiuses. Try to kill the Helter Skelter, try to pickpocket them, and we'll do an extension Spectre. Oh, right. So I figured out the extension thing. It's based off of grouping. So you can't multi-target outside of groups. Weakness to fire. Interesting. They do have something, but we missed. Fallen is one-hit KO. Gotcha. That's dangerous. Oh, shit. Okay, we're gonna try to toss a revive on Gallows. I was hoping I'd get a crit and kill one. Well, that's bad. In theory, I think Clive is protected, so I think Clive can just solo them. But that's not great. Especially since we get multiple deaths tag. I'm not a fan of that. Fallen. That's glass. Yeah, we only have one person who even has the ability to be resistant to Fallen. Alright, it is what it is. Anyways, the answer is just walk across. And also the answer is probably not fight those guys. Because that is not great. I feel like this is a trap. Oceanberry. Amulets. We have that on Gallows already. Yeah, we have status guard. Thought we had that on someone else as well. Not especially useful for the moment. I wonder, can we just dash around a room? Can. It's gonna dash me out the door! Does it matter? It's not. Kinda neat to zip-zop around like that. Oh, hey, I didn't even notice there was a fucking other doorway here. Nice. Okay, so that's a slide only. We gotta just build. I don't know if I can push it while it's on the ramp. We're gonna push here, and here, and here. I swear to God. Does it only protect that single person? Damn. Okay, they do not fucking care. Gotcha, understood. A heal berry to keep myself alive. And wild. This dungeon is kind of been a pain in the ass. Jeez. Yeah, none of them are in a fucking group. Super fucking. I guess. Fuck it. Flash at him. Yeah, that fucking works. The instant death kind of kicked my ass, and now I'm in like uh-oh mode. Okay, that did a lot of damage to them. 3 light gems. I should probably use light gems. Oh, we actually got an MTC increase there. Interesting. We walk on the corners like that. Kinda, yes. How do we get that? Ah. Got it. Understood. Good dash across. Is there... coin. Duplicator. Full carrot. Hey. That's totally not getting... I really don't want to do any of those fights. So. Move there. And we can drop that. And what's our goal? Can we dash across something like this? Yeah. This is kind of an interesting tool because the old, in Wild Arms 2, the little gap cape, the wind cape thing, or the smoke cape, just lets you like dash a little ways ahead. And this is, you've got to be way more mindful of where you're actually dashing. Alright, little fucking worried about this because we're on sub-full shit. As long as existence takes on a form, the augmentation of entropy cannot be avoided. There are no exceptions. All creations begin to deteriorate the moment they are born. That's not... I mean, I guess that's true, but... also feels not quite true. You take like a living being is deteriorating the moment it's born, but it's also growing them from the moment it's born. Holds true of Filgaia. Like even after, like as a person, even after you stop growing, your body is producing new cells as old cells die. Right? That holds true of Filgaia. The decaying Filgaia can only be saved by first destroying the present world itself and then evolving into a new form. Why can't you understand? Why do you fear evolution? Because you want to kill a bunch of people / turn the world into more shit, and you sound crazy and won't give us a good reason for it. Your only reason is things are bad, and for them to get better, we've got to just destroy everything. Actually, hold up. When you say it like that, it's starting to make more sense. That's because you're completely denying the existence of all life forms that are trying desperately to live for today. I'm not going to stand for it. Not when everyone's giving it their best. In all ages, high ideals have always been shunned by the cheap morals of fools. However, this fool's paradise is about to come to an end. Oh, shit. Okay. The halt. I should probably not be go-toing on Valiant. I should probably instead be going on to... Okay. No weaknesses, no strengths. Doesn't have anything. Alright, we're gonna save state. Again, in case I fucking waste a card. Yellow card here. Little worried about that watching our move thing. Rule of Vengeance. We just deal the damage we deal back? That's not great. $553. $553. That's not great. Try to grab him. A Potionberry Jet with himself. We're gonna shoot here. Yes. Hello, Oolong. He's such a sweet boy. But he doesn't want to be held. Oh. Oh, that's bad. Ha ha! Whoops. Oh, we got plenty of revive fruits, at least. That and that. We're gonna hit him with a Spectre, see if he counters magic. Does. Okay. Alright. I don't know if there's much of anything to do about it other than, like, watch our health. Right? Like... Not really a whole lot going on there. That was a bit of a strange fight. But, I mean, I guess it's also kind of like a hee-hee kind of moment. If you built your characters really well and you're quite strong and you shoot them in the face, like with Clive, you just kill yourself. Just crit kill yourself. Alright, another level for Jet. I retain the power of Hyades, yet I am cursed by Filgaia. I need cleansing by the Panacea fluid. In the eyes of Filgaia, we seem to be alien elements creeping inside its body. Are we one day destined to be expelled? No, I will not allow that to happen. Oh, he mad? Oh, shit. Okay. Never witnessed symptoms such as this. Muscular ankylosis, partial respiratory paralysis. Now what? Her bodily functions are at my mercy. Huh? Are you mocking us? Why, you... What? Now disarm yourself and place the arms slowly by your feet. While you're at it, unequip the guardians as well. Did we just magic our way out of that? Oh, no. Daddy showed up and said, go fuck yourself. Understood. Werner Maxwell. So you survived the accident too. I'm a spirit, as are you. There's no way a spirit obsessed by the past can create a future for Filgaia. I never expected this. Why do you appear before me now? My daughter's in danger. I'm not as heartless as to stand here and do nothing. Your daughter. Your daughter. You and... I see. You're still an annoyance even after all this time. The wisdom from the information library Hyades is nothing but a double-edged sword. Science without a conscience is a work of evil. No, it is the power of demons. You're well aware of that. That just makes it sound worse. That just makes it sound worse. It's like, no, it's not a double-edged sword. It's the power of the demonic race that came to this planet and tried to conquer it and kill everybody. Okay! Give it up, Leholt. We were unsuccessful. That was 10 years ago. Things are much different now. You once worked under the godly name of science. If you truly are a survivor of the Council of Seven, then you too should understand what it means to evolve Filgaia and how important that is. You plunged into the diabolical netherworld. You are among the dead fallen under the control of science and the wisdom of Hyades. You've killed off your heart. Words. Oh shit! He's got that quick draw. Okay. You can out quick draw his aw, you motherfucker. You can out quick draw his magic, but you can't shoot him as he's running away? Oh no! Okay. It's this guy. It's Balaz. Alright, maybe this guy will be a more normal fight. We'll see how it goes. Analyze that ball sack. I'm not even feeling yellow carding slash lucky carding that, because that is not a lot. What just happened? The special ability Outer World makes Balaz invincible for a certain period. The only way to damage Balaz is to attack right after performing an action as the turn changes. So the fast people. Okay, well I don't want to be completely fucked here, so I'm gonna try to fragile him, and we're gonna try to. We already know Jet and Virginia are faster. I'm gonna try to see if Gallows can outspeed him. $75. No. Also, is that just having everybody's HP? It is. Okay. I have enough FP. I'm gonna test this. We're gonna save state here. Gonna see if he does anything. If it has like a lower damage, no, it doesn't. Okay. Or it might have a lower damage cap, but that's interesting. What is that condition? Wait. Aw. Why? Why won't you say anything? We've been apart for so long and finally we meet. So much has happened while you were gone, Daddy. There's so much I want to say to you. You always end up leaving without saying a word. It's just wrong. How can you do something so cruel? Why did you leave Mom and me behind and disappear into the wasteland? Why? You used to be so caring. You never once did anything to hurt Mom or me. That's I get the message that is being sent there, but the verbiage of the sentence is so quintessential. Oh, or maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it feels so quintessential of the era to be like the the descriptor of a good father. You never did anything to hurt us, right? And it's like, is that the standard? Oh, but I get the concept. They probably just didn't want to say a billion words. Who are you? Why do you appear before me as my father? Oh, you're not my real daddy at all. Oh. And now, the effect. She's burning up. She's been cursed by Leholt. The nanomachine shot into her system is disrupting her bodily functions. There's a lodge that I use up ahead. I can't guarantee its effects, but I can prepare an anti-nanomachine. Right now, that's our only hope. Please, help carry my daughter there. Yike. I do need to note. How can you just waltz back here without shame? You failed to carry out orders and return empty-handed from Fortune Gear. Furthermore, you failed miserably at the Infinitum, and you lost Asgard. What are you thinking? I think he's thinking y'all are, about to get fucked up. Something's fishy about your actions lately. I hear you successfully managed to extract the Guardian energy at Fortune Gear, but you absorbed it into yourself. And although it has not been confirmed, I hear you actually lent a hand to those drifters at the Infinitum. Or Infinitum. If there's anything you would like to admit, explain yourself now. Will you play dumb? Then it is inevitable. We shall ask your body directly then. We'll make use of Gaius. Gaius? Gesh? Resist any longer, and Gaius will blow away your body. I get the feeling that's not what's gonna happen. Damage to your body. No, it can't be. Stop the interrogation. The drifters will arrive shortly and penetrate. No need to speak. Prove your innocence with action. Well, that was a sudden cut. What I was counting on. This place is going to be a war zone. Prepare for download. It'll be our plan or Filgaia that goes under. No one can predict the outcome now. Yeah, I can kind of predict the outcome. I predict that we're going to come in, we're going to ruin your plans. Kinda, but Janus is going to come out on top, and then we're going to be in the stage where he calls the shots. What is that? It's a capsule filled with anti-nanomachine compound. Drive away the nanomachines Leholt injected and return her body back to normal. However, it will take some time. I haven't been able to comprehend everything you said back there, but this is the same power as the prophets, the power granted by Hyades. Humans came into contact with the information library Hyades, which the demons left behind. That is where the wisdom stems from. Generation after generation, humans analyzed Hyades and applied the acquired technology to the rejuvenation of the world. As the last of the Council of Seven, we attempted to rejuvenate Filgaia, building upon our predecessor's creation, Yggdrasil. That Yggdrasil later became known as. But the environment we live in is still covered by wasteland and desert seas. Does that mean the project was a failure? That was not a failure. We carry the burden of sin that cannot be wiped clean. Fact is, this land, the seas, they are weltering because of the sin that the 7 of us committed. It's been like this for, well, it's been like this for more than 10. It's been getting worse for more than 10 years, but we have had NPCs specifically state, like, man, I feel like things are worse than they were 10 years ago. So, Daddy and I played together all the time. He taught me how to handle arms. That's not playing. He would always commend me on my shooting, rub his big hand over my head. One day, Daddy disappeared. That night, I cried, and every day thereafter. After Mom died of illness, I promised myself I wouldn't cry anymore. Years passed, and I grew up. Just when I shunned away all my tears, my father suddenly appeared before me. I think I was happy. I think I wanted to jump into his arms. All I could do was to hurt my father with my cruel words. Why did I say such things? Because we get upsetty spaghetti and it's hard to control our emotions. Because you do feel those things. Those are real feelings. Those just aren't necessarily the most important feelings. I still had so many tears left for Daddy. You're finally up. And Daddy's gone. You had us worried sick. It's been 3 days since you fell into a coma, but I'm glad you're alright. Sorry, I'm always holding us back. Are you? Something the matter? Where is he? Your old man left early yesterday morning. Oh. Wait, that means... Did not give us much detail, but your father is headed for the Yggdrasil system. I have to go there too. And almost collapse. What are you, crazy? You know what kind of state you're in? Sorry, I'm a little shaky, but I'm alright. Do not strain yourself. The effect of Lehalt's attack still remain inside your body. Still uncertain when you will fully recover. That's even more reason we have to press on. We have to hurry. Those two are not the same. Response should have been, it doesn't matter, we've got to go. Don't worry, see, I'm okay. Yeah? There's enough medication in the first aid kit for everyone. Your HP, vitality, and counter gauges are fully restored. Hey! That's kind of nice. Sure to take it easy. Your reckless actions always seem to come back to haunt us. Rude. Your father said that the effects of the nanomachines have exhausted your vitality gauge to 0. He said those, specifically those words, which means your vitality gauge will not restore even when we camp or acquire gems on the field. They take some time, but you must wait patiently for the medication to take full effect. You can still take heal berries to replenish lost HP, but please be aware that you are in very serious condition. Gotcha! That's why we have 0 vitality. Understood. This hole-in-the-wall shack ain't so bad. We can use it as a base in our efforts against the Prophets. Wait. Hold on a second. I want you to prepare yourself before you step outside. Don't freak out, okay? Shit. If this is the Yggdrasil project, then... What the fuck is keeping this from being the rest of the world? Don't freak out, huh? Yeah, it knocked our socks off when we first saw it. I thought I was hallucinating. Should have seen the flabbergasted look on Clive's face. This is real. It's not a dream. This very moment, at this very place, the Filgaia that once was extends as far as you can see. I wouldn't call it flabbergasted. It's just in awe. Anyhow, you still remember the memory fragment that Lamium, the founder of the Ark of Destiny, explained? What we will find at the foot of the great tree. A world of green and blue. Such a world of green and blue exists on Filgaia. This must be the only place. Nice. Then Yggdrasil exists. We're almost there. Hella. Alright, how do we get the in here to be the out there? Everybody else is fixed. We're at the Green Lodge. Hey, and there is a little save dude. Ah. We notate that, memory boss. Got the thing in my eye. Five. Now that I know that Fallen is one hit KO, I want that completely gone ASAP. Like, holy shit, that's bad. Okay. Guess let's head out into the green and see what we see. It's kind of difficult to see where the fuck we're going. I'm gonna assume... fight what's out here and see what we're up against. A mushroom! A shrieker. We come in and we just start a forest fire immediately. Yep, weak to fire. Alright. Start a forest fire. Burn down the entirety of this idyllic place. Okay, no items on Zeshika. He's jittery. Yo, why he's jittery? Might not have much left in me. Amnesia gas trap. Trap disarm. Nice. Toy hammer. Not worth very much. Enough to get Gallus a level, though. Seemed like a pretty safe assumption. Wish it was... if it was more like this the entire time, but I feel like the camera gets stuck on like the mountains behind and angles you downward. That sucks. You can see much better like this than like this. Anyways, let's just head into Yggdrasil. I don't really feel like there's a reason to noodle around anywhere else. Give me a break. Yggdrasil is operating. Yes, the Prophet's scheme has been set in motion. We have to stop it, or else this planet will stop breathing. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna check the stuff. I'm checking the stuff. I'm checking the fucking stuff. Oh, we can check it here. We can check it here. I swear. Okay. He has initiative. That's the first move. Eagle Eye allows you to avoid ambush and danger. Is that not what's been happening? It's gonna have caveats. We check. Personal skills. Eagle Eye allows wearer to avoid battles where they are forced to fight alone. If all 4 characters have this skill equipped, your party will be able to avoid being ambushed by random encounters. So only he avoids the danger mechanic. And in order for us to avoid ambush, we need all 4 people to have it. That's kind of crappy. Unfortunate. Alright, well, it be what it be. Analyze this guy, see if we can pickpocket, do all the normal stuff. Gorbash, 3,000 HP. Halves everything. Yikes. Got something. Be doing a lot of heal duty with Virginia to try to mitigate HP loss. God, I wish pickpocket didn't suck so much. I want whatever he has. Come on, game. How could you do this to me? My God. Sadness. Alright, what are we looking at here? We've got an upstairs. Okay, we've got a fall on that. Lovely security measures. What the fuck? We run? No, we do not run. Do we sneak? We do not sneak. I'm assuming we Gale Crest. Yike. We're gonna fight because we've got... Holy shit! Okay. Alright, as much as I want to just shoot things, or as much as I want to just pickpocket things... Alright, weak to petrify. So in the future we can have Gallos pop them. Yep, almost one-shots them. Alright. Analyze a cockatrice. Shoot a cockatrice. Shoot a cockatrice. Petrify the Oki Pete. Oki Pete! Pretty sure there's a different way to pronounce that. Weak to wind. Alright. Nice. Less nice. Alright. Duplicator. Lucky card times 3. Nice. Yeah, with lucky cards. 6. Low on the Gala cards. But we're back up to kind of a good amount with the lucky cards. Oh, Melody, are you the first one? The land of the seas and all life forms. This planet is so unsightly and distorted. This planet is like a pupa, and someone needs to help it develop into a beautiful butterfly. That someone is you? Yes, we are the only ones capable of that. It is an easy task for us to transform the vessel in which a life form takes shape. 10 years ago, the Yggdrasil experiment ended in tragedy as the explosion blew our bodies into pieces. Even so, the wisdom of Hyades helped to restore and condition our forsaken forms, allowing us to live on. Even though our bodies were no longer suited to this planet, we clung to our will to live. Malik has managed to retain his original figure, although 10 years have passed. But Lihalt wasn't interested in appearance. He opted for strength, keeping restoration to a minimum. You're obsessed with beauty, I see. You have abandoned your previous figure for a new one. I had the power to become the butterfly. I didn't want to live a lonely, desolate life as a pupa inside a dark, depressing cocoon anymore. I mean, I don't fault you for that, have at it. But that doesn't mean you've got to destroy the world. You only value physical beauty. It's your perception of beauty that's depressing. I know of many people who live diligently, with a positive mindset, and many who are always eager to do their best. The superficial beauty you talk about does not even compare to the beauty of others. Pathetic. Okay. Let's chill out on the throwing stones. I don't care that she's obsessed with beauty. Whatever. Fine. We all have our isms. That's okay. I would appreciate it if you leave the planet alone. That's the problem. Take your pitiful values and shove them. Okay. You intend to evolve Filgaia with the lost wisdom of Hyades. That is merely a misperception. It's like painting a lousy picture with expensive paint. That lousy painter is you. Rude. It's really just fighting words with her, my dude. Yay. Okay, let's analyze her. Let's see if we can throw a fragile on her, pickpocket, and we'll do. I feel like protect has got to be the way to go, right? Like she's totally gonna hit us with magic. I honestly don't feel very invested in popping Lucky or Gela cards on this. Maybe she's not gonna pop us with a bunch of magic. Maybe she's just gonna try to status the fuck out of us. We'll see. I have a feeling she's gonna magic us. Miss. I might Mystic a Lucky card. We only have 2 Gela cards. I kind of don't want to waste those on her at this point. Melody's Barrier fends off attacks that do less than 350 points of damage. Your arms and arcana attacks must exceed the barrier limit in order to defeat Melody. Okay, so that's why we only did 90 damage, is because we did 440. Alright. Yike. Alright, Clive to the rescue. Not even gonna. Like, I'm not even gonna. Well, I mean... we're gonna spot heal with her. We're going to try to get up to 25 FP with Gallos so that we can do a Valiant. I should have done a Valiant instead of a Shield. Again, same scenario. Once we get Valiant on Jet and Clive, they're going to do way more damage. And I bet she doesn't even have a whole lot of HP. Especially not if I keep getting crits. Alright, Clive and Jet should hit pretty damn hard now. This is gonna be so much damage. 3,000 damage! Yes, absolutely. My stamina is diminishing. Could this be because Filgaia is eating away at my body? And teleported out. Alright, got a potion berry. Get a level on Jet, actually. A level on Virginia. That's just Virginia catching up. Oh, I didn't know you could be so harsh, Clive. Yeah, I would have been crying home to mommy if I were lectured like that. Was that a little too childish? My apologies. I vented as I did back when I was a student. Be careful not to piss this guy off. I mean, it was rough, but it wasn't that rough. Okay, let's get our... Also want to double check and make sure I'm not missing... Okay. Oh, we should sort. We haven't sorted. Fucking ambush. Oh, that was an ambush. We're just out of stuff. Right. Well, we don't know what these clay puppets do. Start. I think Clive one-shots them. So we'll go with shots here and here. 440. Weak to water and wind. That's good, so... Surprise! Earth Ward! Do it again. Aha! I love it when that happens. Pretty good. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, well, fair enough. No, we didn't quite... Okay. That's alright. We're gonna target a clay puppet there. We're gonna target the first guy, because I think Jet's gonna kill him. So this should kill this guy. I'm hoping Jet's gonna kill this first guy. And I probably should have targeted the other guy with Gallows. Not bad. Poison gas trap. Well, we know we're immune to poison, so. Bad on the experience, but the required amount of experience to level is starting to get pretty astronomical compared to the amount that we're getting. What the fuck is this? Red is the color of fire, and blue is the color of water. Water does not float on fire. Huh? Is there anything to do with this? No. Not a problem. We might have to stop mid-dungeon. Five fruits. Oh, coin. Yike. That goes up. Where does this go? Aha! Swear to God, if these are fucking mimics. They're mimics! Just fucking shoot them. Just fucking shoot them. Ooh, that's good. Fun to know we outspeed the mimics. Fun to know the mimics still fucking slap. I don't know which ones took the damage and which ones didn't, so we're just shooting. Alright, it worked out in the end. Kitty carrot. Yellow card times 2! Yes! Alright, we're up to 4 yellow cards now. Good, good. Good, good. Easy enough. And it's Malik time! I see you made it past Melody, but I will not let you through. There is still much I need to do. I must create life, so I will not lose. Watch me in action, and try to recall who I am. What are all of these? Oh, right now they're just vessels of flesh. Even though they appear the same, I do not consider them perfect clones until they're endowed with memories. My next goal is to regenerate memories. To revive my lovely mama? Oh, I did not realize it was Mama. The one who loved me. Malik is a mama's boy. SK just headed out. What did you miss? A lot of weirdness. We were doing that puzzle, and it kept glitching, and I solved it through brute force. And then we found our way to the places that we needed to go and did some stuff. We got the wind crest, so now we can wind dash over gaps. And then we fought Lee Halt, and he poisoned Virginia's body with nanomachines. And then Daddy saved us. And then we were in a coma for a couple days. And now we're fucked up, and we're fighting through Yggdrasil, because we found the Holy Land, I guess. And we already beat the shit out of Melody. And I'm pretty sure we're just gonna go through here beating the crap out of all of the prophets, and then Janus is just gonna take over. So, you know. You are just nasty. A lowlife scum. I want to know what you're planning to do with them later, but resurrecting the dead, that's blasphemy. You need to get a good spanking from your mother. Well, he can't do that until he revives her. A lowlife like you needs to be taught some manners. Are we turning this into a everyone gets a moment against the prophets? Bite your tongue. Having a lughead like you disrespect Mama is blasphemy. Oh, well, he didn't take much prompting. He got right into it. Oh, he's got a... He cloaking. He cloaking. I'm not going to spend anything until we start getting shots off, because I'm sure it's going to tell us. And he's worth a little bit of money. I feel like we're gonna have to lock on to hit him, aren't we? Game's probably like, hey, you haven't been using lock on, have you? Like, no, not really. As a reminder, lock on exists. Okay. Fine. I guess I'll like load through this. Keep shooting just to kind of like test. Can we hit him without lock on? Because if the only person who can hit him is Clive, that's gonna be real fucking weird. We're gonna try magic on him. Gotta just keep shooting, because can't do anything else. We're gonna shoot, and he's gonna try to take care of his own fucking shit. Okay, magic does hit, but it doesn't do great. I mean, I'll take that. Sure, whatever. Oh. Try grab. Maybe we can gravity him. Start current battle. Interesting. Honestly, might just see if we can spam Devastate on him. I might keep attacking to try to get up to that. Let's try. decelerate him. Didn't expect that to work. And I interrupt his ability to cast that. Not great damage, but it's damage. Ay, ay, ay. Let's try feeble-minding him. Let's see if we can actually do that. We can. Okay. These are kind of more gimmick fights than anything else, which I don't really mind gimmick fights in a game. Oolong. Paying attention to what's going on. It would have been. I kind of miss the whole condition green clearing status effects from Wild Arms 2 mechanic. No Oolong. Goodbye, Oolong. One up here? Nope. He says, hell no, I don't want in the perch. Hell no, I don't want on camera. Fight. Fire seemed to do less. But it might have just been because the magic defense wore off. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. I do kind of feel like he should do something else to someone else other than Gallows. Kind of feels like the whole fight is a big wet noodle. But I mean, he did get real mad at Gallows, so... Refrigerate does a little more. Finally, I'm losing my strength. How ironic that I must cease to exist on this planet in return for accepting power from the Panacea Fluid. But I will not die. I shall return to prepare a new world. Yeah, okay, buddy. Sure thing. Look at Gallows got 3.6. He got so much additional experience out of this from these skill procs on the status immunities. That's wild. That's fucking wild. Holy shit. Okay, well. Level for Gallows and Clive. We take those. You know, with a pretty face like that, I suspected he might have perverted tastes. And I couldn't be more right. Aren't you the genius? Come on, let's just get going. This place gives me the creeps. Yeah. I mean, he might not have a mommy complex, but even if he doesn't have a mommy complex, he has a mommy complex. Yeah, no. Out of stuff we can fill in for Gallus. Alright, am I... It's 1140... Crest. Oh. Just bomb it repeatedly. I was like, hey, maybe we have to do the like freeze blah 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 thing. Okay. Berry. Lucky card times 3. Hell yeah. Good replenishment dungeon. Good replenishment dungeon. We're gonna move that there. We're gonna push that there. We're gonna push that there. We're gonna Gale Crest on over. Jeez. These encounters are too much. A Basilard. That one gives us power cancel, which I'm not super worried about right now, but power cancel. Okay, we don't have it on Clive, I think. We have it on everyone else, or have access to it. We're not actually using anyone. Put on Fiery Rage, no. Put on Cosmic Cog, yes. More stuff to fill out. Status guard seems situationally useful. Leehalt! What is it you want, Werner? Are you here to make amends? If I could, I would. But as a spirit of the past, it's too late to atone. Even so, you dare stand in my way? Why do you wish to activate the Yggdrasil system? What are you planning to do? You know as well as I do that regeneration is impossible with the system. You will not be able to evolve the world. Yggdrasil is a transgression, an ill-fated tree. I will not let you forget that it was the 7 of us who transformed Filgaia into a wasteland of desert seas. Okay, I feel like there's some, like... some wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff going on here, because the world has been in decay for a long time, and people didn't say, if everything was not great, but kind of fine, and there were still oceans and things like that 10 years ago, and then suddenly 10 years ago, everything just turned to sand, I feel like everyone would just be freaking the fuck out. Right? Like... I feel like that's maybe conflated incorrectly. What? What did you just say? Yes, we're all in this together. Nonsense, Werner. There's only one way to activate Yggdrasil. By downloading. To bring forth to this planet the one responsible for the wisdom of Hyades. Are you planning to summon the legendary demons to Filgaia? But downloading! Precisely. Not only does Hyades contain the wisdom of the demons left behind. What's this? Snacks. Is this a Frito chili snack? Nice. It stores the personal data of the demons themselves. It's the internet. We shall use the life energy collected from this planet to bring them back to life. The legend will become reality. It is no longer the wisdom left behind by demons that will evolve Filgaia. It's the demons themselves who will lead Filgaia to its predestined form. That just seems like, why would you want to do that? Just that the demons have already... Run, Daddy, hurry. Stop the prophets from carrying out their plan. We don't really understand what's going on here, but you do. Go on ahead. Go and save our Filgaia. Oh, shit! We're not going anywhere. If you want to go after my father, you have to get through us. Alright, Leehalt fight. I didn't expect a tomboy like you to be Ekaterina's daughter? That's a word. You knew my mother? Of course, I abhor her just as much as your father. You seem to be full of vigor. Did Werner give you antibodies to ward against the curse? Such a laudable flower you are, but flowers are meant to bloom, then wither. I'm sick of listening to you. Yeah, me too. Try to fragile him. We'll do the normal stuff. We'll hold off. Surely he's gonna, like, full magic us. Is this just the same fight as it was previously? I'm gonna Mystic a Lucky card. gonna keep shooting. Gonna Gela him, because he had enough for it to seem like it might matter. I'm actually interested in whether or not... I don't think his counter is an Arcana, but we're gonna try and see. No. Does not seem like that is the case. Alright, well, fuck it. Yike. We're gonna potion here, keep shooting. We'll heal berry here, and we're gonna try an extension heal. We're gonna see if we can lessen the damage that we take back. At least not in that manner. Like, apparently not. Whatever. It's just a heal check, I guess. Oh, shit. He actually cast something. It's not enough. We were so close. But I must do whatever it takes until the roots of Yggdrasil draw enough energy to download. I've increased the Yggdrasil operation rate to 166%. We won't know whether it will reach its required value first or malfunction. All we can do now is pray. We've already paid the price in carrying out our goal. We can't let it end here, or else our flesh and blood will be for naught. We have granted the Dark Spear to the sacrificial lamb, just for situations such as this. If very least, he should shield us from this perilous situation. I don't think that's gonna work out how you think it is. Come forth, Janus. So the loyal lapdog makes an entrance. But we all know that you're walking the wrong path. Janus Cascade, what are you conspiring with your wicked power? After acquiring the demon's power, everything just stopped. That's when it hit me. How boring unlimited power and everlasting life can be. Up until now, there was so much I wanted to do. I was so desperate and busy trying to cross everything off my list. But I have all the time in the world now. I can just put off what I could do today until tomorrow. I've attained transcendency. Each time I remind myself of this, everything I've wanted to accomplish all seem insignificant. This actually a thing that I like to think of with elves or like in fantasy concepts, any race that is especially long-lived, right? Because so much of the time, they are instead viewed as just these indescribable masters that have spent hundreds, thousands of years studying this one thing. And that's cool and all. It is. I like that. And, you know, I think there's room for that in fantasy. I also like to think that there's room in fantasy for exactly this. Like, a being that lives for several thousand years just being like, so demotivated. Because they're like, I got time. Whatever. It'll be there tomorrow. Oh, it's okay. Right? That's why I've been devising something big. Bigger than you can ever imagine. It's not uncommon for a dog to bite the hand that feeds it. I don't mean to speak for the other blokes, but Vilgaia sure is a stinkin' messed up planet. Oolong trying to get my Frito pie. Sir. Sir. And who better to fit the role of ruler than me? What do you think of that, princess? Shit. We went immediately into fighting him. Cool. I'm gonna healberry. We're gonna shoot. I'm gonna potion berry. We're gonna. We're gonna save state, and we're gonna Mystic a lucky card. We're gonna shoot, and we're going to Healberry Virginia, and we're going to Gellicard. Hey, auto reload, nice. Fuck him up. Oh, not great. Not great. okay being somewhat risky. Throw out a Valiant. Might try to DPS race him, we'll see. That was a lot of damage. My body is overflowing with light. Show me the light and guide me as the ruler. That's a lot of money. Yo. That's a lot of fucking money, yo. Holy shit. Nice. Don't you do it, Vicky. He's not gone. He's been defeated along with his evil intentions, but evil swirling around Yggdrasil still remains. It does. We will have to find out what that evil is all about the next time we play, because it's super late. It's midnight, and I've got snacks now. So that's where we're gonna end tonight's session. Prefer not to end in the middle of a dungeon, but, you know, it's a cliffhanger for next time, which hopefully we will be back tomorrow with some more of this, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.